Hey guys, it's Andrew Malkowski with the Denver 100, and I'm hanging out with Craig Dees with
So,
JFR and Associates. We're talking cars.
yeah.
And as a car broker, I'm sure you see all of the different things that consumers go through trying to buy cars. Tell me a little bit about some common practices that you see or that we see with dealerships and things that they're doing to get more money out of that sale when somebody is working with them.
Yeah, a good question. It's been my experience in talking to my clients and actually watching the process through my career that dealerships do a very good job of walking people through the process. They sell obviously a lot more cars than you and I buy, so
Sure.
they're much better at it than we
Yeah.
are. And those processes, one of the things they do is called a four square. And they literally have a sheet of paper with four squares on it, and they talk about. And to be honest with you, I really don't know it that well because I don't use it myself.
Sure.
But that information they want to talk about payment, they want to talk about trade, they want to talk about all these different areas so they can figure out what's most important to you and what they should concentrate, and they try to concentrate on that one thing. So for instance, you're always told never talk to a dealership about payment. I don't personally believe that with myself or as a broker, but with the dealerships I do. They do a very good job in manipulating numbers to try to make the payment work but make more money. I'll give you an example. I used to work at Enterprise Rent a Car, and I sold cars to the dealerships. And I was at the tower one day talking to the manager trying to sell him some cars. And one of the salespeople came up to the sales desk and said he wants $1,000 more for the trade. The manager said, okay. So he flips over the piece of paper. Okay, let's say he gave him, the cost of the car was $30,000 and he gave him $10,000 for the trade. He literally flipped over the piece of paper. He raised the price of the car to 31 grand, gave the guy 11 grand, said sign here. And the guy actually signed the piece of paperwork. So literally the dealership gave him no money, but just increased all the numbers. It was
Incredible.
unbelievable to see. I can't believe that dealerships think that practice is okay. To me, it's unethical, but it happens all the time. All the time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And so when somebody's coming to work with you, you're protecting them from going through all of this,
Yeah.
right? So tell me a little bit about, what are some of the things that you get to do that helps protect consumers and your clients when they come work with you?
I would dare say the biggest area where dealerships make money is what they call the box or the back end, the finance office.
Sure.
As a broker, I'm the salesperson, I'm the manager, and I'm the so-called box or sales or finance manager.
Okay.
Okay. My job is to protect my clients from things that they may or may not need. For instance, gap protection is one of them, right?
Sure.
What gap protection does is it does protect people that may be stretching their budget a little bit, find themselves upside down in those first few years of the car, and then it protects them if the car gets totaled from that negative equity that they have. It's been my experience that not very many people do need that, but I will guarantee it, every single finance manager is trying to sell that car. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking out for the best interest by talking to my clients about what their situation is and make recommendations. None of the things I recommend are needed things. Every once in a while, I'll ask twice if somebody needs it and give them a
Yeah.
strong encouragement.
Right.
But other than that, I'm not pushing like those finance managers are. It's completely different.
That's interesting. I mean, we've all had those experiences where, I mean, you're at the dealership
Yeah.
and it just feels like every turn that car is getting more and more expensive.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
And the other thing they do while they're doing that, Andrew, is they're taught to slow that process down.
yeah,
So think about it. They're trying to get as much money out of that process as they possibly can while slowing you down and frustrating you. And you're just frustrated. You would not believe how many clients I hear, I just signed because I wanted to go home. And they had no idea what they signed for.
oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah, very frustrating. Yeah.
Well, guys, if you are looking for somebody who's going to look out for you instead of somebody else's bottom line, might I suggest Craig? I have worked with him personally, and I can't tell you I wouldn't do it any other way.
I appreciate that.
So
And I'd be happy to help you as well.
thanks, guys, for tuning in. We'll chat at you later.
Thanks.